9197 Wolfpack. This is your boy Tyler 9197, Witcher 9197, Black Wolf 9197, or 9197. Back with another video for you guys, and this time I'm about to go ahead and give you guys my thoughts on the Xbox and Bethesda Showcase Extended, which is my part 2 video of the showcase. So luckily for me, it was long but not too long, so it's like, I guess for me it's like this video should be shorter compared to like my full thought video on the actual Xbox and Bethesda Showcase, which was it's an hour something change. So if you guys stayed that long watching it through, I appreciate y'all, because even for me, I ain't gonna lie, I got tired of hearing myself about for a whole hour, but it needed to be done. But besides that, there's 3 things I like to say before I fully start this video. First thing first, God is good all the time, so please go ahead and remember that. Second, hopefully y'all having a great day today watching this video. And 3, go ahead and hit the like, the bell, subscribe, and so the wolf pack can grow. Alright y'all, let's go ahead and talk about this Xbox Game Showcase Extended. So I'm just gonna knock out the ratings real quick. So like for me personally, just overall, besides one thing, I would say to me this Extended Showcase, I'll give it at least a 7, just because I know it's not like I didn't expect nothing too new or anything like that. But I mean, like I said, like I know the Extended Showcase is meant for showcase of certain games, and like that was already shown from the main showcase, and just kind of deep dive them a little bit more, right? Which I understand that, I get that, but you know, I'm saying sometimes you never know what Xbox might do. So that I'm saying, you know, they might throw this a little bit, this a little bit, but of course it was most of the stuff that we already saw from the main showcase. But I mean, that doesn't mean I didn't enjoy it. I very much enjoy it. So it's definitely a like I said, to me at least a 7 out of 10. But it was one particular thing that they show at the end. If you guys know about Stalker 2, to me that raised it up to a 10 for me, because of the message of what was happening. But before I go any further with that, I'm just gonna go ahead and go through my list, and then I'll talk about more in deep dive of it. If you guys already watched it or you didn't, still I really want to talk about that Stalker 2, because that one kind of hit the heart for me. Besides that, let me just go ahead and talk about the stuff they was talking about from the Extended Showcase. Alright, so one of the first things they was showing was Valheim. I think that's the pronounce the game, and if I remember correctly, I think this game like was something I was actually interested of, but I remember it was on PC, but it looks like this one might be one of the first games from PC that's coming to Xbox, I want to say. So that's what I'm thinking. If so, I mean, I'm very excited, because I remember saw the trailer of this game. It looks really good, and it's coming out Xbox, coming out next year, which once again, y'all, 2023 is just a freaking stacked year of games, y'all. Like, oh my god, it's just, my thing is, y'all, like, besides me just you know, being an Xbox fan and playing a lot of games on my Xbox, which I have backlog, which I really do, y'all. My thing is, it's like, it's not just the Xbox backlog for me. It's backlog from PlayStation and backlog from Nintendo. Like, Nintendo, you know, they're gonna have the Breath of the Wild 2, which I definitely can't wait for that. Sony, more likely, I feel like God of War still gonna delay next year, in my opinion. I think it is. And then, of course, Spider-Man 2, if it comes out, because like I say, you just never know. Look, I'll say like this: these games nowadays, y'all, you just never know what state they're in. Now, even though they haven't gave it like a solid release date, which is fine, but you just never know if it's still gonna make it within a year they even promise. So that's why sometimes, you know, like even for 2023, I feel like hopefully a lot of games that that's announced for next year are gonna land, but at the same time, you just never know how things are gonna be by that time. So, you know, some stuff you gotta take it with a grain of salt. Like, I ain't saying like, oh, for example, Spider-Man 2 is not coming, or Breath of the Wild 2 is not coming, or any of the Xbox games that was shown from the showcase. I feel like they're gonna land because they take this whole year off from 2022, even though, like, you know, we still having like Scorn, Pentiment, and a few other games from Game Pass for this year. I still feel like overall, at least for Xbox side, look like it's pretty good, but for Sony and Nintendo, I don't know, very questionable. But besides that, Volume, I'm at least hopefully I said that right. I'm interested in like I said, next year, which Lord willing I get to play all of this stuff, because man, like, time is very limited, especially how you use it. Because if you're gonna play a lot of this stuff, y'all, you gotta do some time management, and that's including myself, because man, oh my goodness. All right, so another thing that was showing up was Pete Hines talking about Redfall, a little bit of Fallout, and then Starfield. So I ain't gonna stay with this one too long, because I mean, it's self-explanatory. Like I said, he was talking about a little bit of Redfall, about the team Arcane, like how their vision of the game, and then, you know, talk about a little bit of Fallout, how it's important for people. Well, of course, they were talking about mainly Fallout 76, nothing really specific, like no remaster or Fallout 5. But you know, like, I still feel like overall, like, I'll say like this, for Fallout 76, I can't say I fully care about Fallout 76, especially how it launched, but I can at least say that it's definitely a better game than what it was when it first came out. But I would definitely say that it probably is a game that I more likely will see about, might play a little bit here and there, especially like when you're showing like the pit, for example. Like, I mean, I'm just saying, like, I'm not saying I'm fully all the way in when I play Fallout 76, but I would say that at least the bare minimum, at least I give Bethesda credit to, at least they're trying to support the game still for the people that aren't playing the game. So, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, that's at least I can say that much. Like, I love when a studio is still pushing out that game, regardless. Maybe some people don't care about it. Like I said, like me, for example, I care more about the mainline Bethesda games, like Fallout games. But at least I can say that at least they keep on trying to put content out of that game, and I'm more willing to see, like, hey, if I got time, if I feel like it, I might jump on and play it. You know. That's how, for me at least, that's how I kind of look at it, in my opinion. That's how I look at it. And then of course Starfield, which I don't gotta say much about Starfield. I'm just ready for that game. I mean, like I said, Bethesda's like, take your time in the game. I want to play it, but you know, that 1,000+ planets, whatever they was talking about, they, you know, like, man, they want me to play this game a long freaking time. But all I say for next year though is that hopefully for Starfield and then, you know, Redfall, for example, they're spaced out good enough that I can enjoy both. Because I mean, I like this. I want to play Starfield, y'all, but I know Redfall, at least if anything, I kind of want to play that one first before Starfield, because I know with Starfield, y'all, I cannot play nothing else. Like, I literally cannot play nothing else with like I said, with Starfield. Like, I can't play nothing else because that's gonna take up most of my time. So I at least want to get Redfall first, then Starfield, and then you know, eventually try out Forza Motorsport, because that's look like that's gonna be really good. Okay, but enough of that. Let me continue. Alright, so there was a deep dive video of Naraka Blade Point, which, y'all, I'm very excited about that. I'm really am. It looks like it's gonna be really fun, and I can't wait to run with some of my boys. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, this look like it's gonna be mad fun. Like, I can't wait to run the game with my friends and stuff. But overall, it looks good. And then I thought it was kind of cool how they had like the face animation thing, how they did Phil Spencer, and they kind of put it on there. Like, I ain't gonna lie, that kind of remind me like kind of like Connect vibes for doing that. But overall, I don't know. I don't feel like I care enough to do the well, I don't know. Wait, my thing, I wonder how they gonna do it. I mean, unless they do it off a picture. If they do it off a picture, maybe that's what I'm thinking. But at the same time, I don't know. Sometimes I feel like I'll probably still make my character like I do any game, like it looks close to me, but it don't gotta look exactly like me. That's how I kind of look at it. But overall, it looks definitely look like a good game. I can't wait to try that out next week because I already got it pre-installed on Game Pass. I'm ready to play it. Alright, so another thing they was showing was Aura History Untold. Honestly, y'all, once again, like I said from the showcase video from my last video, I personally don't really care about this one. I mean, it's good for people who fans of something like Aura, but me personally, it's just, to me, it's a pass. But of course, I would say that good for outside games, for making a game that that your fans been waiting for, something new, and they can't wait to try it. You know what I'm saying? Like that's how I can say it. I mean, like some games, y'all, like at least for me, that I'm willing to try most different games that I might not normally play, but I know this one is just a pass for me personally. But overall, I mean, I'm excited for the fans of outside games, and they could get to play this game when when the time comes. And then of course they were talking about like a beta and stuff they were gonna do, so good for y'all. All right, Obsidian was talking about Grounded and talking about like like their full release is coming out in September in my 9197, around that my birthday month. I'm excited about that one, y'all. But I would say though, if anything, like I'm just excited about it. There's not really much to talk about it. Like full release, Grounded. Like I told y'all from my other video, I literally paused on that game because I wanted to play it to its fullest, and then I'll get to do that on September. So hopefully I can get through some good amount of my backlog, and then get on that game. But we will see. Alright, so another thing they was showing was the Microsoft Flight Simulator, the 40th anniversary, and how they collab with the Smithsonian Museum of the Space and Airship, stuff like that, the Smithsonian place, whatever. I thought that was pretty cool. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, even though I don't play Microsoft Flight Simulator, but I give them props of what they're trying to do and how it seemed like almost every plane and spaceship that you can have in the game to play it, in a sense. I mean, I think that's the best way I could put it. But I feel that's really cool though. That's really cool. But nothing much to say about that. Definitely would say it was cool seeing Paris making an appearance again in the video, like he did the other standing showcase. Like especially with at least for me, I would say see more diversity, representation. So it's good to see my black brothers and sisters in in the spotlight, especially in gaming, because like y'all know me, I'm definitely a huge gamer, so it's good seeing my people big up in there in the gaming industry too. Just so because but anyway, besides that, let's continue. All right, so another game they was showing was the was Justin Roiland. I can't remember. I can't pronounce that name right. But the pretty much the co-creator of Rick and Morty was talking about High on Life and talking about displaying the game and stuff. The process of doing that for his studio Squanch Games. So like I said, overall High on Life, I'm interested of it. It's definitely, like I said, it's definitely a wacky game, but like I said, if you're used to the Rick and Morty humor, I feel like most people will like this, including myself. So that's the most I can say about that. But overall it looks interesting, and moving on. Alright, so another thing that was showing was the Texas Chainsaw Massacre coming to Game Pass Day 1. They showed a trailer of that game. Supposedly, I think coming out next year, I want to say. I think so. Yeah, I think it said sometime next year. So that's cool. You know what I'm saying? Like basically like Friday the 13th, but in Texas Chainsaw Massacre. And more likely, I feel like I'll give it a try, but I never was really big. I mean, I'll say it like this: like the game, like Friday the 13th and stuff like that. I thought like cool is cool, but not necessarily like my cup of tea to really want to play it. Like long term. That's the best way I can put it. But I would definitely try out the Texas Chainsaw for day one, and who knows, it may be content out of it by that time. We don't know. Time will tell. You know, that's all I can really say. All right. Obsidian also was made another appearance, and they'll talk about Pentiment, which, like I said before, like I'm willing to give it a try, especially from Obsidian. I feel like it's gonna be an interesting game. It definitely wasn't what I expected it to be, but I knew it was a smaller game. But overall, like, I'll give it a try. You know what I'm saying? Like, I say like this, y'all. I can take what I can get. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm glad that SBOT is being realistic with us SBOT fans compared to saying like, oh, say like Avowed or Hellblade or what else? Outer Worlds, that games or like Fable, all the games like that's far out, right? I'm glad they at least giving us a realistic games that we could play within the next year. And so, like, at least that's one thing I do like about SBOT from the showcase. Even though, obviously, you know, I wanted to see Avowed, I wanted to see Hellblade, I wanted to see Fable, Part of Dark, you know, all that extra stuff. But then again, you think about it, it's unrealistic, cause like I said, I feel like most SBOT fans would have felt like if they saw the games, we would have been excited, right? But when you seen like potentially what dates they might be, even though not like they would give us like an actual date, but say like, I don't know, say like if it's come in 2024 or come in 2025, right? What can y'all cannot tell me y'all wouldn't feel a little bit disappointed by that? You would have been like, dang. Like, I want to play this game, but it's coming out this year, and the hype level will go down for you, would it? To me, I felt like it will. That's why I feel like I like what SBOT did. At least give you realistic games that we will play within for the next 12 months. So that's how I look at it. So, but yeah, overall, like Pentiment, I give it a try. It's definitely not like the highest, but I feel like, hey, you know what I'm saying? I may really enjoy it a lot more than how I feel right now. So that's how I kind of look at it. All right, another thing they was showing was As Dusk Falls, which with this game, y'all, I definitely say when I looked at more deep dive of this game that they were that the team what's it, Interior Night, that the team, when they show more of it, I ain't gonna lie, y'all, I'm actually kind of more interested now. Like I told y'all before, I wasn't as crazy. I didn't really care about As Dusk Falls, but I would say now, like really looking more into it, it looks like it's going to be a really intriguing game, even though it's not the traditional game like typical games that I usually play. That's the best way I could put it. So I'm actually interested, and like I said, I'm more likely gonna make content out of this, y'all. So definitely stay tuned for that. I really looks like I may be interested, like the choices and stuff, and then like how they were showing the different scenes. Like it looks like it's gonna be really interesting. So I'm ready to see about that. All right, y'all. So another thing they were showing was Slime Rancher 2. Look, y'all, I'm gonna be completely honest with y'all. I know this game look like a very much kiddie game, but I ain't gonna lie, I'm kind of interested, y'all. I am not gonna lie to y'all. I am kind of interested with this. This one, like, cause I actually downloaded Slime Rancher, the first one, on Game Pass. I haven't played it yet, but I'm actually but look at Slime Rancher 2. I ain't gonna lie, y'all, I'm actually kind of interested, cause to me this look like it's a very chill game. It looks very beautiful. It really does. This game it's very colorful. So I can definitely say this one looks very beautiful. Like the quality this game is showing, it looks very interesting. And honestly, like I'm really willing to give this game a try. Like in my honest opinion, y'all. Like I think it looks like it may be fun. It look like a kickback game, chill. And I don't gotta always feel like I gotta think, and that's what I like right there. So. I mean, look, y'all can make fun of me on that one. I don't really don't care. I could definitely say, like, I'm willing to try, you know? Like, sometimes you gotta play a chill game, because to me, it reminds me kind of like a mix of, like, like the Gunk, Rhyme, if y'all play that one, and then, I just thought of the other game in my head. Sable. If y'all, like I said, like at least Sable, the Gunk, and then Rhyme, like combined together, and then you get Slime Rancher. even though it's not necessarily the same, but if y'all played them either of them 3 games, then you kind of get the vibe of what I'm talking about. So I'm interested to see about that. Alright, y'all, so another thing they was showing was Forza Horizon 5 of the Hot Wheels. Honestly, y'all, that looked dope. It looks cool. I don't know necessarily if I'm going to see about getting the expansion. Like I said, like I'm still trying to go through and play at least the story wise of each Forza game. Like I said, like I'm on Forza Horizon 2, and then I'm trying to make my way to play 3, and then go back to 4, and then of course make it to 5. But overall, it looks cool. Definitely not like a top game I want to play. I mean, at least DLC I want to play like that, but doesn't mean that I'm not interested. It definitely look interesting, but time will tell if I'm really gonna mess with that or not. Alright, y'all, so another thing they were showing was like Master Chief is coming to Fall Guys. And I'm just gonna leave it like that. I mean, overall, y'all, for people like Fall Guys, cool, but for me, it's whatever. I never played the game. Technically, I can still play it. Well, I want to say technically, but I mean, I really could play it because I still got it off from the PS Plus, but I don't care to play it. That's the best way to put it. But then again, like I said, I played Among Us not too long ago with some of my friends, and I enjoy it, and that was my first time playing it. But you know, of course, doesn't mean like I'm super invested like that. But you get my point, though. Yo, like Fall Guys is kind of like it's easy pass, but who knows? I might try it out one day, maybe one day, but I don't know. Right now, it's like whatever. All right, y'all. So another thing that was shown was Minecraft Legends when Mojang. It's either Mojang. I'll say Mojang. I just like saying that more, at least in my opinion. It's the same that like Ubisoft, but or the people call it Ubisoft. I just say Ubisoft. It just to me sound better to me at least. But so Mojang, whatever. I don't say Mojang because that's what it looked like to me. So yeah, for Mojang, they was talking about Minecraft Legends, which like I told y'all before in a previous video, I'm actually way more interested than I thought I was with this. It's just like, it's like I said, to me it's like it's a different take with Minecraft, but it's like cause you know, like I said, I don't care about really playing like the main Minecraft game, cause you know I played the dungeons, which I enjoyed that. Like I said, I gotta get back to that one, and then Minecraft Legends, which it's just a different spin on the game, man. I'm interested to see what they're gonna do with that. But that's it for that one. But now the last and final thing I want to talk about is the Stalker 2. So the beautiful Sarah Bond went to go ahead and talk to one of the, I forgot the main girls that was doing the interview, questions for her, whatever, right? So the thing is, you know, she was talking about like the games and stuff like that, about like even questions, you know, people ask like, oh, how you get in the game industry, this and that, all that good stuff. And then she talking about how stuff that like, you know, what some people can do, or even you try to make a game and stuff, you use like the dev kits and stuff like that from Microsoft, like resources whatever they have. And then even if you wanted to make a game for Xbox, you know, you could do this like a program, this and that, whatever. And or heck, even join Xbox potentially, you know, things like that, which was really cool. I really liked that. And then of course, y'all, I'm just saying, y'all, look, I'm not making no promise to y'all or nothing like that in this video. All I'm just saying is, I'll say, look, if, like I said, don't be surprised if you might see me as something like a dev or something with the game industry type stuff. That's all I'm saying right now. So you hear this video, maybe years later, you're gonna look at this, you know, oh, what? I'm just saying, that's just a slight tease, like I say. But besides that, the biggest thing I wanted to talk about is what Sarah was talking about, how I can't remember the studio. Oh no, okay, no, yeah, it's this so GSC Game World, the Ukraine studio that's making Stalker 2. Y'all, I can truly say, like, to me, it actually hit the heart for me, y'all, because like they were showing you in depth like how much the war with Russia is going against Ukraine affected them, and like it's really just chaotic when you really look at the videos and stuff. It's like showing that how the studio, how they had to evacuate. Like some people evacuate, some people had to stay, and then there's some that just are even volunteering, like literally volunteering to like try to help make the game. And then another thing I forgot too, that some of the devs actually joined the army so they could fight for the country. And it's just like, y'all, like this is my thing. Like, I don't know how I feel. Like, I know that like potentially they said it's supposed to see about, maybe Stalkers is more likely to see about coming out next year. But to be honest, y'all, I don't know how I feel about it, because like, it's like I'm still excited to want to play the game, but then again, like seeing the video of the story of what's going on in Ukraine, of the studio and what they're going through and their lives, how their lives going through this and that, it just make you feel like, man, like I may want the game, but I don't want it that bad. If y'all, and you know, if the devs and stuff like that are not safe. That's the best way I could put it. Like, I care more for the devs to be safe in a good area. And, you know, just overall, just safe. Like, you know, just like, you know, like I feel like we just need to pray for them. Like, that's the best way I can put it. Just pray, like, not just only this devs, but just a lot of Ukraine people that's going through a lot of stuff with the war and how it affected their lives. Like, seeing that, it made me feel like, dang, like, as a, like, you know, not only just as a gamer, but as just like, you know, just a regular human being, like, I mean, like, I'm just grateful that I'm not in something like that right now. Like, you know, like how some people are affected like right now. You know, I'm grateful I'm not in no mess like that. Or heck, even I'm able to make a video like how I'm doing, even though it's a regular YouTube video. But still, it's just the point when you watch something like that, you feel like, dang, I need to be more grateful for you know, yeah, just need to be more grateful. Like, you know, like thankful getting up another day, thankful for just everything. Like, just gotta thank God, thank Jesus for a lot of stuff that he done for us, y'all. Like, cause like I said, tomorrow ain't promised to nobody, but like when I see that, that's like, dang, you know what I'm saying? Like, especially for a gamer, like, you know, like they want to make a game for everybody to play, you know, and stuff like that happening. So that's why I feel like that's where some people, you like, especially like the fanboys, for example, not just only PlayStation, but just in general, right? Like, y'all need to start taking these games so seriously, like to try to throw jabs at whatever, especially with something like this series. Like, for example, like this, like Sony fanboys about for Stalker 2 was making jabs, like I remember like prior and stuff like that. Like these people are going through a war, trying to live, trying to survive. Heck, some of them joining in the army to fight for the country and stuff. I don't know that type of mentality or like that mindset of going on with them people right now. I mean, I feel like as long as they're safe, making the game, that's cool. But at the same time, I care about more their safety. Like, a game could get paused. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's not a rush. I still want to play Stalker 2. I feel like the idea of the game, what he got going on, looks amazing and looks exciting, and I can't wait to play it, right, as a gamer side. But at the same time, as just a regular human being, like, the game could wait. It's not important. Their safety is important. Their families are important. It's more important things than just games. And that's how I kind of feel like it. So for me, that's what jumped up from my rating of a 7 out of 10 to 10 out of 10 overall to Extended Showcase because of that right there. It makes me see, like, when I watch that, it makes me feel like I need to be a little more grateful to getting up, that I could, you know, get up, go outside, breathe the fresh air, this and that, and I ain't dealing with nothing like a war. Like, you know, like, it's some stuff like it makes you think like that. But overall, to me, the rest of the showcase, about 7 out of 10 of what we saw. I still enjoyed it for what it was, but that's it. But Stalker raise it to 10 out of 10 for me because it shows me that as a as a gamer, it makes me more grateful of able to like make a video for y'all, play some of the games that you're watching, or just overall just be grateful, right? You know what I'm saying? So that's all I can say, y'all. Just if anything, like I know for sure, I'm definitely gonna definitely say I need to pray. I need to see about praying for the Ukraine people, especially the devs and stuff like that. And hey, just pray for everybody you care about, y'all. Like pray for your family, pray for your friends, pray for who, like just people, like if stuff like this happening, just definitely pray, y'all, because it's definitely some tough times to be in. Like it's a lot of stuff going on in this world, and you know, a lot of times we could be caught up in our own little world, but reality, it'd be a lot of stuff going on. So definitely do some prayers for people that you care about and hold them close together, because like I said, tomorrow ain't promising nobody. But besides that, y'all, that's it of the video. Hopefully y'all enjoyed this video. What are your guys' thoughts on the Xbox Extended Showcase? Did you like it? Did you hated it? Did you really cared? Alright, look right down below, because I'd like to hear y'all guys' thoughts. But alright, Black Wolves, this is the end of the video, so please go ahead, hit the like, the bell, subscribe. I say this in all of my other videos. If you haven't already subscribed, please go ahead and do so you can join the 9197 Wolfpack. This is a fun kickback gaming channel which has the greatest community in the world, which is you guys, the Black Wolves. So go ahead and spread the word to your friends and family who likes gaming, so they can go ahead, join the Wolfpack, because everybody's welcome to the pack. And like I say, y'all, just stay tuned for part 3 of the Plague's Tale. I can't wait to get back into that game. And of course, like still gotta figure out when Plague Tale Requiem comes out. Hopefully it's later within this year, so I have time for other content, because but you know, overall, yeah, you know what, scratch that, never mind. Just say, like, for right now, a Plague's Tale, and then of course, you know, I'm still doing my Halo content, so part 4 whenever I do that. But that is it, y'all. I love you guys. Peace. God bless y'all. TGDS 9197.